Imagine passing English finals when you don't even speak the language or taking high school history while fighting for citizenship.
Yeah, in a world where they are the target of so much political debate, how does one of the largest districts in our country, school districts, make sure that hundreds of refugee students get a fair shot? That's the focus of tonight's Vegas Lost with John Trainer.
Francelis Barroso and her family fled a country on the verge of a violent political revolution. But what did she find in a Las Vegas classroom, and what does her story tell us about how we educate the hundreds of kids just like her? Francelis Barroso walked into Silvestri Middle School. She was just 12 and a half. She was missing a few things.
I don't know English, I don't know how to communicate with other people, so what I need to do now.
Her future was in an unfamiliar classroom in Las Vegas. Her past was hundreds of miles away in the poverty and corruption of Venezuela. She fled with her family to escape political violence there. She landed right here.
The situation, economy, and the government and all that things is not the best in Venezuela right now.
Francelis is now just 15. She's adjusting, but then as a middle schooler, life was hard. She didn't speak the language, and her teachers didn't speak hers. Still, her grades counted. Tests had to be passed. Help was hard to come by.
They just say, okay, you need to do your best and try how you can do it, or if you have friends that speak English and Spanish, they can help you a little bit. But they don't help me like teachers who speak Spanish or something like that. It's just do your best.
It's a huge challenge.
Assistant Superintendent Ignacio Ruiz is also new to the district. He's been here for 4 years. He's watched the number of students like Francelis grow. Today, 55,000 students are English language learners. That's 17% of the district. More than 1,000 students are currently trying to get or have gotten refugee status in America. Ruiz is in charge of them all and tells us he started a division in the district to make sure they all get a fair shot.
We have English ELLs, what we call ELL Success Advocates. That's something that we've started since I arrived here 4 years ago. And this is kind of like a liaison teacher that's on like a special assignment that takes on additional work, if you will, to be the success advocate for our students. So as their focus is really on the English language learners arriving at their school, and to help them navigate the scheduling, the attendance, speaking with the parents, getting them interpreter services if they need that.
The cracks that Francelis seemed to fall through are getting filled now. The district, with the help of federal grant money, has expanded its staff. Now there's another thing threatening those students. Fear of what's happening outside school walls.
Because of the environment, the way it is,
they're going to be targeted.
Yeah.
At one of those high schools in the district, Valley High School, has actually seen parents not show up to meetings. Food banks are now getting empty because people are worried about possible ICE deportations, other things. We'll take you to Valley High. You'll see how they're dealing with a really large population over there. 14 languages spoken by some kids individually. Wow. That's on Thursday.
That's a tall order.
Yeah, and with everything they're going through to get through high school at the same time, it's amazing.
Exactly.
John, thanks.
All right, if you have an idea for our Vegas Lost series, you can email those to vegaslost@news3lv.com. We also have a hotline you can call, 702-909-2138, and go to Facebook. In just a few minutes, John will log on to our News 3 Facebook page to take your questions and comments and ideas live.